Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm your buddy Hussey. I have the Roses Backyard Barbecue on set at Mr. CJ Frazier's house in Florida. Welcome guys, how are you?
We're great.
We're good. Yeah,
Good.
Thanks
I'm
for having
glad
us.
to have you here. Well, today we're going to do just a simple weeknight meal dish, beef and broccoli. Yes, sirs. They're going to help me. It's going to be some good groceries. We're going to do it over on that griddle. Let's get started. That's some good groceries. All right, to get things started, we're going to get some flank steak. You want to break this flank steak down, and this one's a big one. Break it down into 3 nice pieces. You notice the grain kind of running left to right. We want to cut against that grain. I like to take my knife and kind of come over on like a 45-degree plane and just get thin strips, kind of like this right here. And after that, we're going to put all that steak right into a bowl, and then we're going to get started with our marinade. I believe I'm going to have Robert help me with the marinade for the steak, for the flank steak. It's super easy. Robert, go ahead and put me a little bit of olive oil on that steak. Just give it a good little drizzle. I'm thinking about 2 tablespoons. And like usual, guys, down below, there's a link to the full recipe. Would you get started with my sauce, dear? We need to get that going too. Yeah, go ahead and get you some soy sauce, Robert. Yeah, we're gonna do about a 1/4 cup of that. Maybe on the high side because we got big old steak right here. Yeah, keep on going, Robert. Keep on going. Yes, sir. That's good. Yep. All right, now you hand that soy sauce to your bride. Yep, there you go. Now, Robert, go ahead and get you some garlic paste and ginger paste. A little bit of ginger. So we're looking at about a little over 1/2 cup for the soy sauce and that chicken stock. Get you some good chicken stock, y'all. That right there is flavor. You want to make sure you get nice bone broth. It's very, very luscious. Garlic paste, we want a lot of garlic in this, Robert. You know why?
We like the garlic.
I don't want her to give you any sugar later on. That's how much I want in there, all right? There you go.
That's all we're getting then.
Oh man, you want some sugar. Oh, I see, okay. Now maybe if she was doing it, she would put a lot in yours.
How's that?
Oyster sauce, about 2 tablespoons. That's great right there. All right, Robert, go ahead and give that a good little mix. And what we're doing here is we're making sure we're getting good, even coating on that steak. Also, folks watching at home, we want to get our griddle pre-warmed on about a medium heat because we want this at a nice brisk pace for this steak. Robert, since your gloves are all kind of napped up, I'm going to help you with the cornstarch, friend.
Have at her.
And this cornstarch, number one, it's actually a thickener, which probably everybody knows, but it's also a tenderizer. A lot of people didn't know that. You probably did, Robert, because you're a meat cutter. Some people will add a little bit of baking soda, and that's called like a velveting. I think it does something different to the meat. It kind of makes it weird for myself. So there we go. That's why I just use cornstarch. Now, Bethany, what do you got going on over here, dear?
Ebony?
Ebony, I'm sorry. You know, did I say Bethany? Why did I say Bethany? I got a buddy.
It's all
Aunt
right.
Bethany?
It's
Aunt
all
Bethany.
right.
You know how you say one thing and something else comes out, or you think one thing and something else comes out. It's just, you know, I'm not that great with names sometimes, just to be quite honest with you. I got that spoonful of cornstarch there, and just give that a good mix after you get done with that cornstarch. When you pour that cornstarch mixture onto that hot griddle, a lot of awesome things happen. Well, there you go. Don't be mixing it too hard now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Robert, perfect job on that. Once Ebony gets done with the sauce, we're going to head over to the griddle. All right, over on our pre-warmed griddle, we're going to get our broccoli down first. Over here on this left side, give it a little squirt of water, and we're going to take our dome. This will help cook the broccoli a lot faster. This is a fast dish, y'all. Over on the right side, me and Robert, we're going to go tandem here. I'm gonna put the rice down. Robert's going with the beef. Spread that beef around, y'all. You do not want that in a condensed spot. You want all that beef to get a little bit of that griddle love. All right, after about a minute, 2 minutes, that beef is looking good. Robert's just gonna flip that over, and man, look at that caramelization on that flank steak. Good gosh. That's gonna be some good groceries, y'all. Now it's time to check on that broccoli. We're gonna open the dome, give that a little bit of a toss. If it needs a little bit more, go ahead and give it a little squirt. That's what we did. Put the dome back on, and it's gonna wait for the flank steak to be ready. Now, like I said earlier, there is a lot of beef here, so we're just gonna part a little bit of this out because the beef to broccoli ratio is a little bit off. Robert's gonna bring the broccoli over into the beef. We're gonna have a big party over here. Ebony's coming in with the sauce. We're gonna make a well. The reason why we make a well, we want that sauce to hit the flat top. We want it to reduce That is flavor, y'all. And look what that cornstarch did. That sauce is so luscious. We're just gonna give that a mix. And look, we're plating this family style because we have family over right now. Rice down onto your plate, your beef, your broccoli. Let's head over to the cutting board. We're gonna give us a garnish because we're bougie like that. A little bit of green onions, a little bit of sesame, and that, my friends, is some awesome beef and broccoli. The Roses, we have got to try these groceries. Bethany?
No, thank you. Betty's got my back later.
Betty, what are you trying to do? You want some, Betty? Robert, let's get in the groceries to try.
All right.
So, Ebony, I knew her name. She's allergic to oyster sauce. So, good for me. I forgot her name, and I tried to give her oyster sauce. Good job, Hussey. Give me a round of applause, everybody. All right? Yeah. At least I can do one thing right.
I got you.
I don't know what
girl.
that is.
Thank you.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Dang.
Daggone girl. Now, I will say, I went a little long on that broccoli. I wish it was a little bit more al dente. It got away from me. I'm sorry. I make a mistake every once in a while. Overall, though, the sauce is great. Agreed.
The flavor for the
Flavor's
broccoli's
great.
still there. I don't mind it so soft.
Love that rice. I got that rice technique from that man right over there, CJ Frazier.
Who?
Who? You know her?
All right, I'll find my way out.
Never heard of her.
Super, super simple. This goes really fast. If you got a weeknight meal, this is a dish for you. So guys, I appreciate y'all coming and helping me today.
Thanks for having
They
me.
came all the way from Oregon to come see me. I feel honored. Hey guys, with that said, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you coming in and watching. Hey, head on over to the Blackstone Network. We see other awesome videos just like this. Hey, I'm Matt Hussey. This is Rose's Backyard Barbecue. Got some good groceries.